Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I'd like to say that what my dear friend Mr. Deepak mentioned about me, don't go on my loggerhead profile. A good friend of Mr. Deepak says everything. So, that relationship I carry with him, and it is like, the first meeting I had with him was in 2015 or 16, and in one of the pre-Vibrant event, and that was the connect. And surely, all the dignitaries present over here, will, and you all meet thousands and thousands of people on daily basis, and in your life. But some of them you connect, and they get placed in your heart. And one of them was Mr. Deepak, and then on we are very closely communicating, and I always appreciate his good work for agriculture field in India and abroad. So on an outset, I would like to congratulate Mr. Deepak and the Honorable Director over here of Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture, present over here, about this conference happening and the name Grain World. You chose grain. Grain means it's a small part of it. A piece. When you say a grain of rice, it's one rice you are talking. A grain of pulse, you are talking about not one pulse, not a gunny bag, not a container load, or not a shipload you are talking. So that I like the word grain, because the food in the world is not a resource problem, it is a management problem. And food has been, some of the data are so alarming and disturbing in a way that about 1 billion meal of food in every house, means collectively in the household, is been wasted every day. Second, if you see around near to around $1 trillion of food has been wasted. The moment you waste a food, that means you have deceived the entire supply chain, right from pre-cultivation, right from the seeds, and it has gone through the entire process of cultivating, processing, harvesting, and then a complete thing. Once it's cooked and put on a platter, and you waste it. So this is deceiving the entire system of the agro process. So that wastage should be stopped, and nearly around $1 trillion around of the food has been wasted every year. Second thing, once and compared to that, we see that 1/3 of the people in the world are suffering from hunger, and especially about 800 million people are really striving to get their food on daily basis. So this data should be the base of this conference, because I can see the connoisseurs of the entire agro industry sitting in this hall, and right from the large names of the world who control the certain food industry are present, to the entire supply chain and to the last mile are present over here. So this conference will definitely, the proceedings of the conference will throw some light on how we can eliminate or minimize the gap between the waste and the people who are suffering. So this is something wonderful thing, and I'm looking forward to attend this conference in the November, and I feel that in this conference, not only the industry champions who are dealing in the commodity, but right from the practitioners, researchers in the agro industry, the policymakers in the industry, and very importantly, the consumers. So all the participation of the holistic approach of the entire ecosystem are going to be present, and definitely it will set some tone in the coming year, because for improving certain parameters of the agro industry, where we can have a better world as far as the food industry is concerned. And another thing which I would like to emphasize, that yes, definitely I feel that the Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture, that I can be replaced with international, because now we are truly international, And sir, as you are based in Dubai, and my friend Mr. Deepak, consider me as your foot soldier in your journey of this process. And looking forward to hear from everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.